How's that grand piece of yours coming along?
How? I'm not sure. Sometimes it feels like... No. That's Henry.
Yeah, of course I'm Henry. Are you sure you're alright?
Be quiet.
Come on. What's wrong?
Yeah. I'm painting, aren't I?
What the... Wojtek, hey! Do you even see me?
What? Oh, sorry. Do you think we could have a talk? It's important. Actually, it's something I've never told anyone about.
Go on then. What's the matter?
The thing is... Damn! How do I start? You already know I'm still troubled to this day by what happened to Wojtek. But there's one thing I haven't told you yet. Remember how I told you at Velez's shrine that the place spoke to me? And that in my head, I keep hearing Burkhard must die? Well, I meant that more seriously than you might think.
What? If that's meant as a joke, then it's not funny at all.
I know how I must sound saying all this, but sometimes I really feel as though someone's talking to me, whispering and telling me what to paint. And other times, it's screaming so loud, it bursts my ears. I'm not sure how to explain it better, any more than I could tell a blind person what the color green looks like. But lately, ever since I heard Burkhard was in the Trotsky region, well, I'm just scared. Scared stiff of that endless shrieking, tearing my mind apart.
Can nothing be done about it?
I was hoping that now Burkhard's dead, it would all just go away. But no, that damn screaming is only getting louder and louder.
Couldn't it all be something like a sign from God? Plenty of people have heard voices, haven't they? The Lord spoke to Moses through a burning bush. And what about Abraham? God spoke to him too.
You're right there, friend. But my voice sounds different. We all know stories of people the Lord spoke to. But I'm afraid it's someone else who's speaking to me. Someone from down below.
And could I help you with that in some way?
Maybe you could, at least for a while. I once told a herbalist I was having nightmares, and he brewed me a vile concoction. When I drink it regularly, and say an Our Father at the same time, it helps me quite a bit. Only now I've run out, and I've neither the time nor the energy to brew more. I thought I had enough left to finish the painting, and then it wouldn't be needed. But I miscalculated.
Wouldn't you rather I brew you something I already know how to make? Maybe a decoction of lemon balm and oregano. Used in the right proportions, it can calm a person nicely. And if I add nettles, you'll also sleep better.
I bow to your knowledge, but I'm afraid ordinary herbs aren't enough for my troubles.
So I can run off and get your medicine from the herbalist, right?
He could be anywhere by now. He wasn't the most honest man. That's why I didn't just buy the concoction from him back then, but the recipe as well.
Couldn't you take it to some apothecary and have a new batch brewed?
Not in these parts. I spent years building a good reputation here. I don't want folk knowing about this. Understand, my problem isn't a sore leg. I can't keep going to any random sawbones.
All right. I'll brew that remedy of yours. Or at least have a go.
Don't worry. The hardest part is finding all the ingredients. Getting mandrake roots and a river pearl was always a struggle for me. And I don't have the strength for it now. But luckily, you only need one of each. Then you add 2 handfuls of ordinary sage, boil it in some vinegary wine, and it's done.
Mandrake? What's that?
It's a very strange root. It looks quite like a tiny, chubby man, but it's no laughing matter. It mostly grows in graveyards. Try asking the local gravedigger about it. His name's František.
What about the River Pearl? Don't tell me you expect me to pinch some wealthy townswoman's necklace.
I wouldn't advise that. Often they're fake. Better go straight to the source. Pearl mussels. They're a kind of clam. There used to be plenty of them in a spot in the stream above Denmark. If you set out from Koutenberg going south along the stream, you'll come across it. You'll recognize it because there are trees growing in the middle of the stream. But be careful. Pearls are valuable, and that place isn't exactly a secret. There's a good chance you won't be the only one hunting there.
All right, I'll manage somehow. Try to get some rest while I fetch that mandrake brew for you.
Henry, I don't even deserve you. Thank you.
Grüß Gott, Bruder Schmied.
How's it going in the workshop? I hope you're doing well.
Oh ja, ja. Für mich ist es immer noch das Gleiche. But what about your forge? It's hard work, eh?
Oh, thanks for asking. I'm doing well. Got orders and I still enjoy the craft.
Good. So it's going well. I'm glad to hear it. You've got my respect. Most folks would have given up with a rune like that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You must hang in there. Durchhalten. Have faith, and above all, get on well with people. Do not think you can shoulder it all alone. So ist das eben. It's hard to get by without friends. But that's what unsere Gilde is for, to help one another. And to argue at the meetings too. So I was thinking, how about coming shooting with us too, mein Freund? Es ist eine großartige Gelegenheit. Clear your head, meet new people, and if you like, you can even place a wager.
I'd love to drop by sometime. Where do you usually go?
Usually to Holz's in Hopring, but the lads have got some new spot now. It seems. I have not even been there yet. If you want, talk to my apprentice Bruno, and he will take you to their new range. You will most likely find him in my workshop out back. And if you end up liking it, maybe later we can shoot together too. We'll have some wine with it. Steirische Würste. Cut into some salted ham. Oh ja, das gefällt mir.
Gottfried, sounds more like you're inviting me to a feast, eh?
Why not? That's part of it too. Drinking wine and knocking over straw hats with a crossbow. Best way I know to unwind. You'll see for yourself, mein Freund, how it makes you forget all your worries.
I've come to ask a favour. I'm after some mandrake root.
Now, this is quite a coincidence. You came along at just the right time for me. But not to smack me round the head this time. I need to teach a few people a proper lesson. If you help me, we can talk about that mandrake of yours. What do you say?
All right, out with it. What do you need help with?
There's a gang of thieving scoundrels skulking around here. They keep breaking into the mortuary, and I'm afraid they'll soon start disturbing the departed underground as well. And they're not even after valuables like normal thieves. These filthy swine cut off ears, yank out teeth, shear off hair, and once they even... No, I won't say that out loud.
And how am I supposed to help?
How? We'll punch their faces in together, so next time they'll think twice about disturbing my dearly departed. I'm not about to bother the town guard with this, am I?
I see. And do you know where these thieves are?
No, but that doesn't matter. They come night after night, so if we lie in wait, they'll definitely show up.
Why exactly would they steal such things?
Why do you think? They sell them as amulets. No one's ever offered you a maiden spray to put under your pillow so you'll sleep better?
Don't tell me you can't sort them out on your own.
Maybe I could, but I like a fair fight. 3 against 1 is just too risky.
All right then, we'll deal with your thieves. But I want the mandrake afterward. Got it?
If we pull it off, you'll get all the mandrake you can carry. Now come on, let's warm up a bit and wait for those wretches.
Let's go, lads. He can't be here now. Are you sure? We've been here several times already. Of course. What'll that old codger be doing here so late?
Cheeky bugger. Get ready, Henry. Just you wait! This old codger will give you a hiding now!
We gave them a good thrashing. That was something.
I'd say so. They won't be showing their faces again here anytime soon. Here, take this key to the chest where I keep the mandrake root. You've earned it. You'll find it in my cottage larder. It's right behind the mortuary, but the entrance is on the next street over.
God be with you, Sir Knight. I'm Henry, and I serve the Lord of Lipa.
And which one might that be? You see, I know several of them. It's an old and respected house.
Well, my lord resides in Ratai, on Sasau.
Him I don't know, but I rode with the old Captain Chenyak of Lipa when Emperor Charles was still with us.
Forgive me, sir, but that's before my time.
Well, of course, half a century has passed since those glorious battles against the Hungarian troops. And all I'm left with today is debts.
You have debts? Why? Because of the war?
On the contrary, when my neighbor Deslav was on his deathbed, he begged me to deliver his inheritance to his nephew. But that troublemaker is all fighting in Poland somewhere.
A will is a sacred affair. But are you really going to go all the way to Poland?
Certainly not. I'll leave the money in the hands of a monastery and be done with it. Problem is, I incurred a bloody fine on the way and had to pay it out of the inheritance.
So you fought for Emperor Charles, the father of our King Wenceslas?
Indeed I did. My boy, he was a pious and clever king, and as cunning as the devil.
So you stand with Wenceslas too?
Always. The apple has fallen far from the tree. Young Wenceslas is just a foppish coxcomb. Well, safe to say, it's all going to the bloody dogs.
My God. It's clear nobody has been here in years. It looks terrible. If I really want to honour Wojta's memory, I should clean the place up first. Pull the weeds, clear the debris, and clean the gravestone. Heavenly Father, you want all to be saved. Open therefore your merciful arms, and grant to Wojta, who rests here, with the blessing of the Virgin Mary and all the saints, a share in eternal bliss. Only you know what happened back then. But surely it wasn't so bad Wojta's soul wouldn't deserve redemption. And please help the painter, whatever his name may be. Whatever he did, he surely regrets it, through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Grüß Gott. Was brauchst du, mein Herr?
What's going on around here?
Well, I do not know. Aber was soll's. I have this problem with this one vagrant woman.
A woman, you say?
Yeah, das stimmt. A woman. She just showed up here and started making trouble for me.
Is she stealing, or what?
Nein, worse than that. My wife thinks I'm having an affair with her.
A jealous woman. That's always trouble.
Ja, das ist richtig. All I did was talk to her. But my wife took it the wrong way. Or maybe it looked like I was feeling her up from a distance. Ich weiß es nicht.
Ah, I understand. So you want me to help you get rid of her?
Was? Nein. I mean, I do not know. Actually, just forget I said anything.
Are you sure?
Ja. Leave it be.
All right. Suit yourself.
Zum Abschluss, I have some advice for you. It isn't easy to talk about this. but you should hear it. A bunch of black guards from the Hungarian camp have occupied an abandoned barn not far from here. They rob and steal. Nothing sacred to them. And they've even killed a couple of people. Most recently, a local herdsboy.
I came across him. A complete massacre it was.
Tja, und wer weiß, if they even buried the poor lad. Diese verdammten ungarischen Teufelskerle. Am besten, if you simply keep away from the place.
Why doesn't the local bailiff do anything about them?
Ha! Because even though they are certainly deserters, they still wear Hungarian colors, and the people here are scared to death of Sigismund. Und weiß Gott zu Recht. Und das ist alles.
That doesn't sound bad. Thank you, innkeeper. Are you begging here?
No, I'm waiting here for my prince to come. He should be here any moment now with his entourage to take me away.
Well, it's good you still have a sense of humour left.
Well, that's about all I have left. As you can see, I'm not exactly faring all that well lately.
Few people are these days. I'm Henry.
Margaret, wait, I know you. Of course. You helped me get out of that locked shed. Do you remember?
From a shed?
At the mill. You saved me from the miller.
That was you? I didn't recognise you at all.
What a coincidence. It's a small world, isn't it?
Not a chance.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just now I know why you were locked up there. The miller told me what happened. How you robbed him there.
No.
That old man brought the catchpole, and they wanted to blame it all on me. If I hadn't have taught myself out of it, they might have even hanged me.
I'm really sorry about that, Henry. I apologise. I didn't want you to get into any trouble.
Oh, aye. You just used me so you could get away.
There was nothing else I could do. I had to rob him. Please, let me explain. I didn't do it for myself.
Let's hear it then. Why did you rob him?
I had a very good friend, Aneshka. We served together in that mill you saved me from, but then something horrible happened. The miller couldn't keep his hands off her, but she kept refusing him, except for one time. In short, that pig got her pregnant.
I hope it was out of love, at least.
It definitely was not. And as soon as the miller found out, he was furious. He said he's not going to support another hungry mouth, and he drove Aneshka out of the mill, even though she was with child.
Sounds like a real bastard.
The poor girl had nowhere to go, so she slept in the woods. I tried to help her. I brought her food, but it was clear we couldn't go on like that. So we came up with a plan. I'd flee the mill and follow her, and on the way, I'd take the miller's coin. But he caught me.
And I was daft enough to help you get away.
I'm sorry I lied to you, but there was no time to explain it.
All right, then you took the coin to Aneshka. But I still don't understand why you're begging here. Where's the money? Where's Aneshka?
They're both gone. This gang attacked me on the way. They took everything I had, and I don't remember much after that. But I woke up in an old herbalist's home. That kind soul saved me and helped me get back on my feet. It took weeks.
It's a good thing we have those herbalists. Something similar happened to me. And Aneshka?
I don't know where she is. I couldn't find her where she used to sleep. I have to find a proper pile of coin and I'll go and look for her. I'm fond of her, and I don't want her to have to raise that child herself.
Well, that'll be hard. I've never met anybody who made such a pile by begging.
It's the best I can do by myself. But now that you're here, maybe you could help me. I might just know where to find such a sum, and you could make some coin too.
Well, wouldn't it be better if you found some job? It'd certainly bring you more than these alms.
Do you think I haven't tried? But things always end up the same. I didn't exactly endear myself to the master of the house, so he beat me and threw me out. So if I have to choose between going to whore myself in some baths, being beaten up, or begging for alms, I'll take the alms.
What's your plan?
I want to rob a certain merchant in Kuttenberg. I can't sleep when I think about what he did and how he got away with it.
Can't you give the thieving a rest?
If you knew what he did, you wouldn't be so hard on me. The bastard doesn't deserve anything less.
Go on then. What did he do?
He poisoned his wife to marry a younger woman and get her fat dowry. And no one will ever be able to prove it, and he'll never face punishment because no one knows about it. Except me. But we can hoodwink him together, so he'll be happy to pay us. If you throw your lot in with me, I'll explain everything to you.
How do you know he killed someone?
Because he got that deadly poison he gave her to drink from that herbalist who was taking care of me. He just strolled in there one day and threatened to burn the hut down with us in it if she wouldn't make one for him. What could the poor woman do?
What poison was it? Every healer can tell when someone's been poisoned.
Not with this one. That's what made it so clever. I don't know what it's called, but she said there aren't many people who know how to brew it. The herbalist told me she made it weaker on purpose, but it still was enough to kill that woman.
Well, you'll have to give me a better idea of your plan before I agree to anything. What do you want to do?
He killed her for money, so I want to steal it from him. Just like every bloke, he's a whoremonger and his new wife found out about it. Now I've heard she's made his life a living hell, so he won't even say a word to another woman. And we'll make use of that. I'll go to him and tell him I'm expecting his child. And he'll be glad to pay, so I'll disappear and won't destroy his marriage and his reputation.
You slept with him?
Not a chance. I'd rather die a virgin than have anything to do with such a beast.
Then how do you want to convince him you're expecting his child?
That's where you come in. I've heard there's some decoction or potion that puts a person to sleep. We'll pour it in his drink and make it look like he got drunk and I spent a passionate night with him. He won't remember anything, and what's more, he won't want any trouble at home.
Hey, if he has coin, why don't we just rob him, eh?
That's not a good idea. Trust me, I've thought this over. He won't have that much money on him outside, and he has a guard at home. If he thinks it's all his own mess, he'll give us the money himself, and what's more, he won't turn us in. That'd destroy his reputation as a respected merchant.
Fine. So what should I do?
First, I need to find some better clothes. I have to look like an upright townswoman, because even that whoremonger wouldn't start anything with a ragged beggar woman.
Fine. I'll try to find something that'll look good on you.
Then we need some sleeping potion to make him pass out. I don't really know what it looks like, but it has to be strong. Then he won't remember anything.
You mean like this sleeping potion?
You're certainly well equipped, Henry. You hold on to it, but don't lose it. Without it, we'd be sunk.
Of course. Is that all?
Now, the most important thing. That merchant struts around with his nose in the air. That's why you need to look like a wealthy gent. Charismatic, well-dressed, sweet-smelling. Get me? He has to believe you've got a bulging purse and want to spend it with him. Then he'll be eating out of your hand.
From what I hear, it sounds like there's lots of things that could get fucked up. We'll be lucky to get any coin out of him.
Now, Henry, I know we don't know each other that well, but if you do what I tell you, it'll work out. I'll give you something. This ring belonged to my dear late mother. It's the only thing I have. You keep it and return it to me when we split the money and you get your share. I want you to know you can trust me.
Well, thank you.
I know this plan will work. As soon as you have everything ready, come back here and I'll tell you what's next.
How can I help you, good wife?
Master Henry, I'm glad to finally meet you. I'm Blanca, Boris of Broadswife.
It's a pleasure. What brings you here?
My husband's birthday is coming up, and I'd like to have a hunting blade made for him as a surprise.
Do you mean a falchion?
Or, as the Germans say, a Malchus. I've heard folks say you're talented. Even Boris speaks highly of you, saying you're a great help to the guild. So I'm sure he'll appreciate if you're the one to make it. I trust you'll do your best.
Won't the other guildmasters be disappointed? For coming to me, I mean. I only just joined, after all.
Oh, please. Boris has all sorts of swords, sabres and daggers in his collection he got from the other masters in the past. That's why a gift made by you will be a nice surprise.
Very well, then. I'll do my best to impress with the falchion.
I knew you would. You youngsters always wanting to show off. Please, bring it over when it's finished. You know where we live. But don't spoil the surprise, all right? Boris doesn't know a thing.
How are those weights, Pushko?
Done. Full set. It's on the bench. Bit of a fiddly job, especially sorting out all those calculations. It's a good thing I could cast it here. You'd have paid through the nose at Eldris's. Now you've got the weights, I reckon the repair's almost done.
Yeah, not quite. I'm still missing the most important bit. The actual mechanism. I'll have to ask how they used to do it.
Well, at least you've got someone to ask. Stander will be glad to help you, won't he?
You're right about that.
God bless.
I had the weights cast based on your sketches.
I noticed. Great work. You really are a man of action. Just like your pa. I'm sure you'll see it through to the end. Only the last step is always the hardest. Especially in this case.
What's the last step?
To put the clock together, in short. Only you can't do it alone. Back in the old days, at least we could get a good look at the clock. But I've heard since those Italians got involved, there's not much to look at. You made everything you could based on our old sketches, but you're still going to need someone who's seen the original machine.
I know someone like that. One of the Italians stayed in Kuttenberg. Not voluntarily, but still. I spoke with him, and he said he remembers everything. The plans are in his head. And he said he'll help me.
But you're still going to need someone who can put the clock back together.
That's what the Italian said, too.
Someone handy, who's seen and touched the clock from the inside. Someone... who also happens to be the crookedest bastard far and wide.
You have someone in mind, don't you?
Aye. His name is Wolf.
Who's Wolf?
You remember how I mentioned we had a goldsmith's apprentice helping out with the fine machinery?
The one that stole the heart of the clock from you?
That's the one. It might have been his first crooked deed, but it definitely wasn't the last. Before I left Kuttenberg, I heard he started getting involved in all sorts of thieving and scamming. They say he can open any chest, pick even the hardest locks. He worked for anyone who had the coin, and if he wasn't happy with how much he got for the job, he'd fuck them over without a second thought.
Is he even still alive? I wouldn't be surprised if someone took revenge on him.
I couldn't tell you, but fuckers like him tend to be lucky. I reckon he's doing just fine for himself, living in some big house, pretending to be a lord.
Do we really need this Wolf fella? You said he was a cheat.
I'm afraid he's the only person who really knows the clock, and is handy enough to fix it.
And what if someone else learned how? Someone more reliable?
It would take much longer than convincing Wolf to work with us. You're just gonna have to risk it with him, Henry.
What does Wolf look like?
I haven't seen him in 20 years, so I don't know. But back then, he had bright ginger hair. Not a little ginger, like fire. Who knows? He could be bald these days. And from what I remember, he didn't exactly talk like one of ours. I think he was from Moravia.
Where can I find him?
You'll have to look for him. But I reckon people connected to shady dealings around here might know. Maybe someone from the Hole? He used to be there all the time, day and night. But I reckon these days it might not be noble enough for him.
I'll go and find Wolf then.
Best of luck.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for a fella by the name of Wolf.
Wolf? Why are you after that animal?
I need him to help me with repairing the clock.
He'd be more likely to puke into it. You definitely won't find him here. He's banned from the hole.
Banned? Someone's banned from this tavern?
Wolf is. Believe it or not, he's such a pig. The regulars complained about the smell. And he used to be quite the big shot. When he earned something, he'd buy rounds for the whole tavern. Now he just begs, always drunk. Wanders the town, who knows where. If you're expecting anything from him, I'd think twice if I was you.
What does Wolf even look like?
Foul. He turns your stomach the moment you lay eyes on him.
Wouldn't you have a more precise description?
You'll likely know him by his red mop. More ginger than that fucker Sigismund.
Where would I find him?
No idea where he might be loafing about. Among the beggars.
And where's that?
They've got their bloody tents by the walls. By the monastery gate in the northeast corner of town, or in the cobbler's quarter, by the gate to the lower district.
Don't you know someone who might know more about him?
No, not really. Actually, wait. Maybe our mutual friend the Ragman might know something. I'd try him. If he doesn't know, then I've got no idea.
All right. I'll go and look for him.
If you do find him, don't you dare bring him back here. Filthy bugger.
Do you have a message from Ragman for me?
Aye. He said to tell you about it directly. Said you won't fuck it up.
He flatters me. Go on then. What happened?
This time, it's just a lad that got the short end of the stick. Some stolen goods were found in his master's cellar, and the bastard blamed it on his young apprentice. His master threw him out and took all the money he had saved, saying it was to pay the fine. Only the lad had nothing to do with it. The right thing to do would be to get back the money they took from him so he can go somewhere else. Right now, he's at a loose end.
All right then. Do you really think it'll help?
I wouldn't be bothering you with it if I didn't. I just need you to nick it. I'll handle the rest.
All right, I'll help. If you tell me where to go, that is.
From what I know, it should be in a big house in the Hradek Quarter. It's the tall, timber-framed one, right next to Adam's Baths.
All right. And then what?
I reckon it'll be locked in some chest in the basement. I'd start looking there. As soon as you pinch it, bring it to me, and I'll take care of the rest.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
But be careful, all right? Stay nice and quiet, and make sure nobody gets hurt. Break a leg, blacksmith.
I brought you that mandrake decoction of yours. What'd you say?
Well now, Henry. Last time I saw it this beautifully clear was from that herbalist. Mine always turned cloudy. And it doesn't even stink.
Have you ever tried dealing with that voice in some other way?
Of course I have. I went to a priest, a sorcerer, a soothsayer, and a beggar who fancied himself as some sort of wizard. But I never dared tell any of them as much as I've told you. I also ate every herb I could find, drank every concoction, inhaled powders, and had leeches applied to my legs. The last thing left on my list is to have a hole drilled in my head. Maybe then that voice would fly out.
How exactly does that voice of yours sound? What does it actually say?
It mostly wants me to paint, as much as possible. Sometimes it even gives me tips. But other times, sometimes it tells me awful things. It tempts me. But let's not speak of it anymore, please. I'd like to drink that decoction of yours and get back to work.
Well, hopefully it'll cure you.
It won't happen, I'm afraid. This brew is like the liquor you'd share with a friend you've fallen out with. It smooths things over for a while, then the hangover comes. Unfortunately, I have nothing better.
I'm still surprised you told me so openly.
As I said, I trust you more than most. We've seen plenty of strange things together, and you never ran off or went to fetch the Inquisitor.
Well, come to think of it, there might be a decent reward in that.
But you wouldn't enjoy it for long, believe me. I'd cast some spell on you.
Right. As they say, bottoms up.
I hope I don't grow a third leg from this. Cheers.
I visited Voita's grave. It was in a rough state, all overgrown and unkempt. But I tidied it up and said a prayer for his soul.
Thank you, Henry. And did you mention me as well?
Yes. I pray for you as well.
Thank you very much. I feel terrible for not going myself, but I promise I'll visit when the right time comes.
I noticed there were some initials carved into the tree. Was that the three of you's doing?
Carved initials? Right. I completely forgot. What initials were there?
R, V, and L. I assume V stands for Voita and L for Libor. So R must be the first letter of your true name?
I suppose that makes sense.
So your real name is...
After all this time, I really can't remember. Strange how someone can forget something like that.
You've got to be joking.
Just try using someone else's name for decades. We'll see if you still remember you used to be Henry.
Wait. How about, Robert? Radan? Rupert? Or maybe... Raphael?
Raphael. That would be a good name for a painter. But I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. I really don't know.
Radek? Radomir? Radislav?
I don't know, Henry, really. To tell you the truth, I don't even want to remember.
Richard? No? Ach, yeah. All right, let's just forget about the letters. Tell me more about Voita and Libor.
Nothing but bad memories come to mind. We used to spend a lot of time together. But as we got older, it all started to fall apart. I devoted myself more and more to my painting, and Libor, as the son of a bailiff, dealt with his father.
Wait, Libor is the son of a bailiff?
Aye, but it doesn't matter much these days. His mother died shortly after he disappeared, and his father, who knows where he ended up.
Did Libor know you paint? He only shrugged his shoulders when I mentioned a painter.
To tell the truth, I never discussed it much with him. I'd shown Voita some sketches. But Libor, all he cared about were girls. Oh, and swords. He grew up at Rathouse, so he saw soldiers and knights differently than us paupers.
What about Voita? What was he like?
He didn't have anyone besides us. And then Burkhard showed up. Voita was never a saint. Sometimes he stole food, got in scraps here and there. But Burkhard changed him completely. Suddenly he didn't have time for us. And when we did meet up, he was always telling us how he robbed some traveler here or beat up some old woman there.
But I still don't see how this is your fault.
I envy you, then. You see, Voita wanted to spend time with us. He was always inviting us somewhere, but we, or I, rather, would hear none of it. All I cared about was my painting, and Voita was just wasting my time. We got in an awful argument over it once. We were both drunk then. Voita on schnapps, and me on my pride.
How did the argument end?
I don't recall what all was said. You know how it is. You get in an argument with someone, and the next day, you can't remember what you said. I do remember one thing, though. I said, there's no room in my life for dirty, drunken thieves who blow smoke up Burkhardt's arse.
Then what happened?
Well, we wanted to get rid of Burkhardt. We were going to go through Libor's Pa, but we met with Voita first. We told him to pack up his things in Burkhardt's camp and meet us at the tree. But, well, when we got to him, he was just lying there. We had to chase off the wolves that were, well, Voita was in an awful state. Beaten to death with a helmet.
Kurva.
We chased off the wolves, but Libor was inconsolable and wouldn't stop crying. So I sent him to the village to get a shovel. While he was gone, I realized Voita was still breathing. He was in awful shape. He couldn't talk or move. Lord, have mercy on me. When Libor returned, I told him to give me his sword, but he said no, that we could still save him. We got in a terrible argument over it. In the end, it was Libor who put Voita out of his misery. Then we buried him. Not in hallowed ground, but still better than behind the cemetery wall.
You were bloody lucky. Burkhardt could have killed you, too.
You know, in the end, I reckon Voita never betrayed us. But that didn't stop me from looking over my shoulder. All right, but now tell me, wasn't it all my fault?
We are each the author of our own destiny. Voita joined up with Burkhardt, and it cost him his life. What's important is where your decisions lead you.
I hope you're right, Henry. I hope you're right.
I'll let you work.
All right. And Henry, thank you.
So, did that decoction work for you?
We'll have to wait and see. It takes time to take effect. In the meantime, I suppose I ought to get back to work, right? I really don't feel like it. But I've only got St. Vitus's face left, plus a few little details. And someone needs to put it all together. My paintings are only one part of it.
And what other parts, besides your painting, does this altar have?
Aside from the shrine itself, mostly wooden figurines. Which reminds me, Plunk the carpenter, who's making all of those, should have finished long ago. I'll have to check in on him once I'm feeling a bit better.
Where are these carpenters you're working with from?
They've got a workshop right here in town. I hoped that would speed things up, but I might have been wrong. They're always behind schedule.
If you're still not feeling well, I can go and see those carpenters for you.
Oh, I'd be really grateful. Tell Master Plonk I sent you personally. He'll listen to that.
Plank the carpenter, eh? And where can I find him?
His workshop's just a short way from here. Go to the fountain, then head for the city gate. You'll see it on your left.
Good afternoon.
I spoke with Gottfried. He said you lot go shooting after work.
Would you believe it? You've barely set foot in the guild and the master's already roped you into archery.
This is his favourite pastime, right?
You bet it is. And he's got half the town hooked. It's practically the only thing he ever talks about.
Really? He was going on about wine and Styrian sausages with me.
That's him, exactly. He promises you a mug of wine, and before you blink, You're in a wager over a whole bottle. Why do you think archery caught on so well?
I didn't know Gottfried was such a patron.
If that means he's happy to throw down coin for a bet, then yes, that's why I got into it too. It pays off better than those damn dice, and it scores points with the master.
So you're just starting out?
Something like that. But I reckon I can take you. Fancy a match?
That's why I'm here. Where should we go?
We found a new spot outside town. It's a good place to shoot and not too far. Some fellow called Raven from Bach runs the place. An honest sort. Get yourself a bow and we'll go and work the targets. Here we are. Nice spot, eh?
And it's really abandoned, right? I'd rather not accidentally shoot someone in the backside.
It's fine. The masons won't get back till after harvest. We've got plenty of time. Come on, I'll introduce you to Raven.
Well, well, look who's here. What are you doing, Bruno? And what's with the bows?
We're here to shoot. You got a problem with that, Matthew?
What? You want to shoot at our range?
Your range? What are you trying on? Raven, what's going on here?
Well, you see, the Butchers Guild would like to lease this place permanently.
Aha! But they haven't leased anything yet.
Oi! You Smiths already shoot at Holtz's. Why do you need to take over here too?
We're not the ones taking over. Raven, we had a deal, didn't we?
Sorry, but if the Butchers pay up, I'd be daft to say no.
Look, I'm new here. I don't know what was agreed or not. I just came to shoot. If you're so sure, Matthew, let's just place a bet.
Your Smith's coin against our Butcher's honour?
Exactly.
Sounds all right to me. Raven here will judge it fair and square.
Of course, with pleasure. Just no brawling, all right?
So you're in. If we win, the range is open.
Deal.
Here's my stake. No bet, no win.
I do like it when there's something on the line.
That's right. Great, fellas. Splendid. Now let's shoot. And there you have it, friends. Judging by the arrows in the targets, the winner is the Butcher, Matthew.
Yeah, looks like it. Oh well, not every day's a lucky day. So farewell, and God be with you.
Wait, what are you doing? You lost the bet, sure, but it was a fine contest. All honour.
You've got the coin. Now let us go, Matthew. The range is yours.
Oh, come now. I was just winding you up earlier. No hard feelings, friends.
Huh? Rile you up?
You're free to come and shoot here. Just watch out.
Why? Did something happen?
Yes and no. It's just not entirely safe around here.
Come on, Raven, just spit it out to them. Some bastards robbed Raven here not long ago. Took a lot of coin.
Sigismund's soldiers?
Hard to say. They spoke our tongue, but there's all sorts skulking about these days.
Just keep your head down, all right?
All right. Thanks for the warning.
A pleasure, grubbies. Take care.
Have you lost something?
Quite the opposite, my friend. I am finding something. Treasure, to be exact, if it matters to you.
Treasure? Where is it?
I don't know yet, but this map here says it should be somewhere around here. At least I hope so.
Maybe I could look at the map? I might be able to help you.
Well, I am a bit stumped. I need all the advice I can get, but you'll give it back, understand?
Of course. Don't worry. Here you go. I can't help you, I'm afraid. It doesn't ring any bells.
Thanks anyhow. I'll keep looking.
What about the council? Have they already voted on the municipal bathhouse?
Henry, we did it! I can hardly believe it, but they voted for me!
Really? They voted then?
Yes! We are the municipal bathhouse!
That's excellent!
I can hardly believe it! We won! And Adam's left scratching his head. I'm so happy, and it's thanks to you. I'm so grateful.
So it's all over. What now?
Now I'll tell the girls to do whatever anyone asks for. Everyone will get what they want here. You won't find girls who are more eager to please. And who have the prettiest arses to slap. Now with a municipal bathhouse, I want this place to be special.
That sounds wonderful. Aren't you afraid Adam will find out what happened?
Let him find out. I've got the certificate, and nothing can change that. He's been bribing the council for years now, so why should it matter if I swing the balance in my favor for once? Balls to that!
Now that we've got the result, how about some kind of reward for me?
Of course. My door is always open for you. Come for a bath. Get your clothes washed. Have some fun. Everything's on the house. And if you want to learn something about herbs, go and see Zlata. She'll be glad to help.
Thanks very much. I'll take you up on that. I'll be on my way.
Thanks very much, Henry. That's twice you saved my business. Drop in when you're in this part of town. You'll always be welcome here.
Greetings, Betty.
And to you, Councillor Naz. What brings you here?
I was in the neighborhood, so it occurred to me to take a look at our new municipal bathhouse.
I see. Yes. Thank you very much for putting your trust in me.
You know, the vote could be considered a miracle. Nobody expected you to win, but you did. I hope you don't let us down, Betty. The privilege can always be revoked. Don't forget that.
I'm certain you'll be satisfied, Councillor Naz. You and the other councillors are always welcome here.
Yes, yes. We'll definitely see each other very soon. Till then, farewell.
Farewell.
What was that all about?
That was the councillor coming to ask for coin.
He wants a bribe.
Adam most likely paid him on top of all the other services. And I think he'll want the same here. Better to have something than nothing, though, eh? Thanks for your help, Henry.
I'm glad it worked out. Take care. Wolf?
Henry. Whee!
Oh no, mate. This won't do. We need to get you a hair of the dog potion. So, you feeling any better?
Better. Tifola. Not at all. My head. The fuck happened?
That's what sobriety feels like. You might have forgotten.
Who are you? And what do you want from me?
I'm Henry, a master of the Kuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild, son of Martin. They used to call him Frisky. You might remember him.
Don't remember any Frisky.
You betrayed him, and he smacked you for it.
There were plenty like that. That's why I ended up here. So if you want to do the same, be my guest. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck anymore.
You built the heart of the Kuttenberg clock with him and Master Skoda.
Oh, that. I remember now. Christ, it's been ages. I owed the Brotherhood, and I figured I could pay it off that way and somehow get the machine back. Only that didn't work. I had to start doing more things for them, more jobs, you get it? Otherwise, I really fucked everything up. Betrayed people who didn't deserve it. I even deserved that punch. It's all my fault. I brought all this on myself. The pity.
So you booze your life away and live on the street like some common beggar?
Yeah, that too. I can't even get up without a drink. My life's completely in the shit.
Well, but you ended up a thief.
It was some noble's manor, my first job. Everything went to fuck, and I had to pay them back a fortune. But after that, I didn't make a single mistake, not one. Whatever they asked for, I delivered. I was a damn good thief. Still, just a thief, though.
I'll give you a chance to fix all of it. To get your life back in order.
It's too late. I haven't got the strength to change. I haven't got the strength for anything. It's too late.
It's never too late, Wolf. I'm finishing the clock repairs, but I need a mechanic for that. One who saw the clock with his own eyes before the Italians dismantled it. One who touched it. And in this town, that's only you.
It's been over 20 years. I can barely remember yesterday. Leave me be. There's no point in wasting your time on me.
Well, by all accounts, you really had a gift. And I believe talent never dies. I bet you'll look at that machine and it'll all come back to you. Like when you were young.
You think so? I mean, it's true I always did manage to push myself somehow. And when I had something tough in front of me, something damn near impossible, I said to myself, Wolf, you can do this, curva. And curva, I always did.
There you go. And now you'll do it again.
Maybe. Maybe you're right. But even if it all comes back to me, we still need someone to figure out what that damn machine is supposed to look like. Or are you saying you'd try it yourself?
Not exactly, but I'm not worried. We'll go to one man who can help us, and together we'll pull it off.
Wait. What man?
Don't worry about that now.
Wait. I want to know. If you don't tell me, I'm not going anywhere with you.
His name's Fabrizio.
That's not a Czech name. Sounds kinda Italian, do pizza.
He's one of those Italians hired by the town to repair the clock.
An Italian? So a fucking swindler, do pizza.
He's no swindler. He was young, and they set him up, just like they did the councillors and the whole town. Besides, you're the last one who should be talking about swindlers.
Tivol. All right. I just can't stand Italians. Arrogant bastards, the lot of them.
He was the last one to see the clock in more or less working condition. And he's a renowned inventor to boot. But we need him. So drop the prejudices. But before I introduce you, we'll clean you up, so you don't disgrace yourself. We're going to the baths.
The baths? But I don't want to go to the baths.
Come on, Wolf. The baths will do you good. Don't make me twist your arm.
All right. If you say so. Let's go.
You tried to run off.
I don't want to go. What will those wenches say? They'll laugh at me.
You think they're not used to dirt in the baths? You'll see. You'll feel better.
I'm just so ashamed.
Come on, Wolf. Don't be afraid. Don't you remember how you used to be? A real dandy. Nothing was too much for you.
Maybe. Once.
And it'll be that way again. You'll see. So don't be afraid and come along. And no more tricks this time. Here we are. That wasn't so bad, was it?
This is going to be embarrassing. Tivol.
Embarrassing? You're a disgrace already. You'll see. A nice hot bath will do you good.
Can I have a bit of wine first, for courage?
Absolutely not. You just get drunk and make a scene again.
Hang on, though. Once I wash, what am I going to change into? All I've got is these rags.
No worries. You'll wait in the tub and rest, and in the meantime, I'll get you something decent to wear. Well, look at you. You're a whole new man.
Henry, that really was wonderful. And those lovely bathmates. Everywhere.
That's not all. I got you a new outfit, too. You'll look like a proper gentleman.
Well, now I'm really curious. Show me. Well, now. You really do have taste. It's just, would you have something for the head, too? My hair's getting a bit thin. That one's top-notch. Curva. I reckon when I put this on, I can face that Italian cunt without shame. Want to go now?
Let's go. I don't see any reason to wait. Just try not to lose your temper with Fabrizio. You're supposed to work together, so make a good impression.
What do you take me for? I know how to behave. I used to be a proper gent, with coin. Devil.
Glad to hear it. The only thing is, maybe we should tidy up your hair and beard a bit first, eh?
Why not? Let the wenches give me a little trim.
We're here, Master de Dondi. This is Master Wolf.
Welcome to my humble abode, gentlemen. Please, take a seat. I have taught my cook to prepare a splendid porchetta. I hope you'll not turn your nose up at it.
Of course not. We wouldn't dream of it.
With the porchetta, I can offer you a Tuscan red or a local wine from Loretz. Surprisingly, both pair with it almost equally well.
Thank you, but we'll just have plain water, if you've got any.
What am I, a frog?
Well, it is a curious choice, but de gustibus non est disputandum. Right, enough talk of food and drink. Listo a mangiare, listo a lavorare. I have taken the liberty of sketching the core of the Gutenberg Orologia mechanism, which might serve as a replacement for the broken one. What do you think of it, Master?
Do you even understand this?
Of course I do. Kurva. It makes sense, but it's needlessly complex. And these two cogwheels here have too few teeth. The whole thing will end up running slow.
Really? How do you know that?
Because I've seen the old mechanism, and I remember it well, all right? I haven't drunk my brain away yet.
I thought the gearing would be driven by the big wheel that's still in there.
That big wheel has 365 teeth exactly. I counted them. So if it's to run properly, these cogwheels have to be smaller. And there has to be 4 of them.
You think so?
This crankshaft here is also far too long. The cage is quite small, it wouldn't fit in, even sideways.
Interesting observations. What do you think, Henry?
I think Wolf's right.
Course I am. You think I'm daft?
No one said that. I look forward to discussing it all in detail over a fine meal. De maestro a maestro. Now, if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'll go and have everything arranged. One thinks better on a full stomach.
Thank Christ. I'm so hungry I could eat a dog.
Interesting. Really interesting. Looks like we've got a plan.
I'm honestly surprised I'm still this sharp.
But we'll need to stay properly focused. No unnecessary distractions.
What do you mean, sir?
I suggest you move into the room next door for the duration of our cooperation. I'll see to your meals.
Well, now that's an offer I'll gladly take.
Judging by what you've said, I think we can manage it together.
Well now, for an Italian, he's actually a fairly decent bloke.
I reckon, Henry, we'll be finished within a few days.
That's good news.
We'll meet at your forge to assemble all the parts and agree on the final repair.
All right. Best of luck.
Addio, Henry. Pray for us.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I have that gift for Boris here, Blanca.
I'm glad to hear it. Let me see. I'm curious. Oh, it's beautiful, Henry. Thank you. I can tell you really put an effort into it.
I'll just hope Master Boris likes it.
I'm sure he'll be more than pleased. I'm no expert, but I know quality when I see it. And every guild master's wife knows quality deserves a proper reward.
That's true.
Here you are, and thank you again for taking this on. I hope you continue to prosper in Gutenberg.
Good evening. What do you need?
What's new?
One lad from the guard dropped by, saying their captain, young Plumel, wants to talk with you. Go and see him. Find out what he needs. A job for the town like that would be something. There's good coin in it.